What's going on, guys? So, I'm coming in for another video super quick. A lot of dumb shit going on. Um, I'm going to say a couple things. I'm just going to make this real short. This is the reason right here that we're going to be dealing with a situation where you're going to be out here by yourself doing shit on your own if you're targeted. People are paranoid and ignorant on this platform. And I say that because you got people that are buying into this nonsense, this manifestation, this super ego id, when it really is just about common sense. You can't even try to help people anymore. You can't even try to um, warn people anymore. Because rather than take that information and say, okay, let me look into that, because that's what a warning is, they want to say you're trying to create their reality because they're caught up in this manifestation, metaphysical nonsense. Let me give you an example. If you and I were standing on a corner and you had a vision impairment and you were about to step out in the street and there are cars coming, and I grab your hand and say, don't step just yet, be careful, there's cars coming. Does that mean that I'm creating your fucking existence? Or does that mean that I'm warning your dumb ass because there's a car coming, and if you step out in the street, you're going to get your ass hit? Another example. If you're making a bowl of cereal and you go into the refrigerator and you grab the milk, and I say, hey, you might want to smell that first because it's expired. I went in there this morning and I was going to get some myself, and I saw that it's about a week expired. So you might want to just kind of test it out first. Am I trying to create your motherfucking reality? Am I trying to make you think the milk is spoiled when the date is the one that's telling you that it's going to be spoiled? I'm just trying to keep you from having that bad experience of drinking some spoiled ass milk. You know, there's such a thing as you being overly educated and using your philosophy and your intellect in areas where they don't belong, like areas of common sense, practicality. You have to be able to utilize all of that, and you have to know when to utilize it. I don't doubt that manifestation, metaphysics, and all of those things are correct and they're real when applied. I don't personally ascribe to those things because I look at those things in a different light. I'm not suggesting that they're not real. I don't necessarily get into those things. I understand it. I'm educated on it. Once again, me giving you a warning, me giving you a heads up, and using the language that we all share on this bitch, YouTube, English. Now, if you know a different language that you'd like to use that doesn't spell cast, then we can do that. But while we're just talking normally, read between the lines on that. This is one of the main reasons why this program is so successful, because the game that they set in place, it works so well. You got people thinking that they're so intelligent and they're maneuvering so well when they're playing the game that's been set before them. to keep you separated and keep you isolated. And you'll have people that just, they linger and hang on the words of these fake TIs, these gang stalkers, and they just, either they love them because they just buy into the game. But you got someone like me just coming on, just trying to warn. I just went on and I was trying to warn this lady who's a TI, who was saying that she had a good idea, she was going to do something, and I never said that she wasn't going to be able to do it. I just said be careful, because as I was watching the video, I seen in her comment box there was a couple of TIs that were actually gang stalkers. And I was just saying to myself that I've tried this once before, trying to gather people together and get together. But this program is set up to fail, because you have people on this platform who are not legit. And their whole job is to get in there, pretend to be your friend, pretend to be your ally, all the while working the magic, the spells, the potions, or whatever you want to call it, to keep that separation. I know this because I've been there and done that. So I was just trying to tell her, just be careful. But she took that and ran with it and threw it into this whole dark place of me trying to create her reality and trying to evoke fear into her. And this right here, ladies and gentlemen, is the reason why Black people have never been able to get ahead. And it's the very reason why people on this social media platform of YouTube who are truly being targeted will have to continue to work and operate alone. Because you can be a real TI. You can be a real TI, but be so boxed in your brain with all these ideologies and beliefs and these things that are being thrown around to keep your brain locked down. So much so that you can't even carry on a regular conversation with somebody without looking for the symbols and looking for the hidden meanings. Stay golden, people. Stay gold.